The roar of the crowd was deafening. It was the bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, in the Little League Championship game. The entire season came down to this one moment, and all eyes were on little Jake. The pressure was immense, a physical weight on his small shoulders. His team was counting on him, his family was in the stands, the rival team was heckling him. The pitcher wound up, the ball flew, and strike one. Jake swung and missed, the bat cutting through empty air. The crowd groaned. His teammates shifted nervously in the dugout. He stepped out of the batter's box, trying to shake it off. He could feel his heart pounding against his ribs like a drum. The pitcher smirked. The second pitch came, a blur of white. Swing and a miss again. Strike two. A collective sigh rippled through his team's side of the stadium. Jake's shoulders slumped. He looked over at the dugout, seeing the disappointed faces of his friends. He was failing them. He was letting everyone down. The fear was paralyzing. It wasn't just about losing the game anymore. It was about the shame, the idea that he would be the reason they lost. He thought about all the hours of practice, the sweat, the dreams of this very moment, all turning to dust. He imagined his coach pulling him from the game, benching him in the most important at-bat of his life. The thought was unbearable. "I can't do this," he whispered to himself, his hands trembling as he gripped the bat. "I'm going to fail." He glanced into the stands and caught his mom's eye. She smiled, a calm, reassuring smile that cut through his panic. He saw her lips move, and though he couldn't hear her over the noise, he knew what she was saying. It was the verse she always shared with him when he was scared. "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Isaiah 41:10. His mom's silent reminder was like a lifeline. When the coach called a timeout, Jake walked back toward the dugout, his head down. But instead of letting the fear win, he took a deep breath. He closed his eyes for just a second and offered a simple, desperate prayer. "Lord, I'm scared. I feel so weak. But you're with me. Your word says you'll strengthen me. Please help me be strong. Help me face this, no matter what happens." A sense of peace, small but steady, began to settle in his heart. The fear didn't vanish completely, but it no longer had a chokehold on him. He knew he wasn't alone. He walked back to the plate, his steps a little more confident. He wasn't just Jake, the scared kid, anymore. He was Jake, and God was with him. The crowd was still a wall of noise. The pitcher still looked intimidating, but something inside him had shifted. He wasn't focused on the outcome anymore, on the possibility of a humiliating strikeout. He was focused on the promise. He took his stance, his eyes locked on the pitcher. He was ready. The pitcher wound up for the third and final pitch. The ball shot toward the plate, a perfect fastball right down the middle. This time, Jake didn't hesitate. He didn't swing with fear. He swung with faith. There was a loud, satisfying crack. The ball soared through the air, a white speck against the bright blue sky. It flew higher and farther, over the outstretched gloves of the outfielders, over the fence. A grand slam. A walk-off home run. The stadium erupted. His teammates poured out of the dugout, screaming and jumping, mobbing him at home plate. They lifted him onto their shoulders, chanting his name. They had won the championship. In the midst of the wild celebration, as they held the trophy high, Jake gathered his team. He told them about the fear, about his mom's verse, and about the simple prayer he said in the dugout. He explained that the strength to hit that ball didn't come from him alone. That day, in the middle of the field, the whole team joined hands and said a prayer of thanks, not just for the win, but for the strength they found when they needed it most. Jake's story is a powerful reminder for all of us. Life will throw us tough pitches. We'll face moments where we feel like we're about to strike out, where the fear of failure is overwhelming. But we're never truly alone in those moments. God is with us, ready to give us strength and courage, just as He promised. It doesn't matter if we hit a home run or strike out. What matters is that we trust He is there, upholding us. His presence is our victory, our true hope, both in the game and in life. Thanks for watching. If this story encouraged you, please like and subscribe for more.